We have a very special guest in the studio this morning. Former high school basketball coach Larry McKenzie was the first coach to win 4 straight Minnesota titles. He won titles with Minneapolis North and with Patrick Henry. Coach joining us live in the studio this morning. And Coach, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't start out by talking about Bud Grant this morning.
Yes, I mean, quite a loss for Minnesota. You know, I think when we all think about Bud Grant, and just coaches, you know, I didn't know Bud Grant personally. I've had an opportunity to be in the room with him, but his presence, and you can just see, you know, the one thing, the impact as you listen to the former players and how he impacted their lives. I mean, I think that tells you the kind of man and the kind of coach that he was.
It does, and it reminds me of a theme to the work you've done as well. I mean, you've coached, the numbers are there for your records and your titles, but it's about more. It was about more with Bud, and it's about more with you. Talk to us about the sort of mentoring part of the job of being a coach.
Well, I think 2 things for me. One, I always say a lot of what I did was an opportunity to pay back my mentor who impacted my life. And so that paying forward, right? But I think a good coach, it's not really about X's and O's. It's about
play defense and then be ready to play ball.
Guys, if you think about professional careers, right, or even high school basketball, kids are only going to be with you for a short period of time of their life, 3 or 4 years. Right. And so your job as a coach is how do you influence and impact their life for a lifetime, right? And as I listen to some of the interviews again with Bud of some of the former players, you listen to like the quote, you know, he didn't tell us what we needed to hear. He told us what we needed to know.
Yeah.
Those kind of things, right, are important because that's something that you carry with you for a lifetime.
Way beyond
the playing field. Yeah.
And I love that you're going to sort of leverage your experience in the field into a podcast that's coming up. Tell us about your project.
Yeah, so we've started out, recently released our first podcast, Coach McKenzie, Real Talk with Real Models. And, you know, for me, people say, well, what are you doing in retirement? I like to say, well, I'm not retired, I'm evolving. And so one of the ways to continue to impact lives, right, was this idea of coming up with a podcast. So sharing stories, not only about my own experiences, but the experiences of other people around the country who are making impact in the lives of all people.
So you'll be interviewing kind of
interviewing
like
a little bit, yeah, a little bit of this.
I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, so it's a
podcast.
little bit of me and then a little bit of my guests. And so we first podcast featured Coach John Mosley from Last Chance U, the head coach of basketball at East Los Angeles College. And so, yeah, we just got a chance to chat a little bit and talk about, you know, our similar thoughts and philosophies around coaches. And one of the reasons I wanted to have Coach John Mosley on is because, as you said, a lot of my own personal work, Coach Mosley just has this affinity for young men who need second and third chances.
I can't wait to see this, Coach.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see this. Tell us the name of it one more time.
So again, it's Coach McKenzie, Real Talk with Real Models.
Okay, congratulations. Can't wait to listen.
Thank you,
Coach.